Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today we're going to be opening some junk jewelry bags. So before Christmas, I bought some junk jewelry bags, placed them on my desk, and then Christmas happened, and I've only just found them today. So there's two in total. We're going to open one in this video and one in the next. I bought them before Christmas, and I've only just found them. They're still sealed as well. I am planning to sell the jewelry to a company called Vintage Cash Cow. Now, Vintage Cash Cow send you the labels to send them the jewelry, and then they evaluate it. I have around 10 kilograms worth of jewelry currently, give or take, which is a lot. So I'm not hoping to make a huge ton of money. But I buy these bags, which are around, some of them are up to like 8 or 9 grams, 8 or 900 grams for a fiver. And they take costume jewelry, they take a whole list of stuff. I'll link them in the description. They send you the labels to put on the parcel so you don't pay for postage. They evaluate the items, they give you a price, you can either accept it. If you don't accept it, they package it all up and they send it all back to you, and then you can either put it on Vinted or eBay or a car boot or something. So we're going to see what we've got in here, and we're going to try, and then these will go off in the box to somewhere else along with the other 10 kilograms worth of jewelry. Let me know down below if you sell junk jewelry as a hobby. I pick these up maybe every couple of months from places. So these have been sitting on my desk for about a month or two. So the first item that's in here is this beautiful bracelet. I don't think it's marked. The best way to check jewelry is on the back of the things, and sometimes you get a little marking. I don't think it has a mark. It is quite nice, very chunky. It's quite heavy, but I don't think there are any markings, unfortunately. But it is a nice piece. Okay, moving on. Hopefully none of this is tangled. Okay, next we just have a very basic necklace. Nothing really exciting about it. It's just a basic little necklace. We get quite a lot of these, like beaded ones that are just kind of simple yet basic. Okay, moving on. This one is, we call a trio necklace. So you've got a multi-layered. So this one's got 3 layers of beading. It is quite a short one. I don't think it might be a choker. It is quite short, mind you. And if you're going to find a number stamped on these, they're usually stamped on either the clasp or the little bit at the top. It does say something on there, but it's a bit small to read. But that's a nice piece. And you have to remember I paid £5 for the whole bag. So next we've got something that is... it is kind of weird. That wouldn't be sent off because it's not worth anything. So what I do is I'll go through all my jewellery. I'll send all the pieces that I think are worth something. Some of them are worth something, some of them aren't. It's hard to judge. I don't know much about jewellery, but I do know it sells. Even at a car boot, you can bag a bag up like this for a tenner and still sell it. So this one is just another corded necklace. It's a very simple one. This wouldn't get sent off as well. It's not worth sending. So what I will do is the stuff that I can't send off for whatever reason, I'll make a junk jewellery bag and I'll stick it on Vinted. So any excess amount of jewellery that I have that doesn't get sent off, we put it on Vinted and we sell it on Vinted as a great big huge bag, or sell it on eBay or something like that. Or Facebook Marketplace sometimes. Some of the ladies around Swaffham make stuff out of junk jewellery. Next we have this one. So I never end up at a profit. So this one is a very long necklace. And it's just these really cute, like, off-white beads. Again, nothing really statement piece quite yet. But we are only a little bit through. Now this one, on the other hand, now this is a statement. This is heavy. So this one is awfully heavy. So it looks like this. This is heavy. Now, something like this I would send off. Because of the amount of weight in it, it's got to be worth something. I don't know if it's stamped or anything. Obviously, they have, like, proper people that will evaluate everything. And everything. But that one's quite nice. It's heavy, though. But yeah, vintage cash cow. I'll show you at the end of the video. They send you the labels and everything to send. It's not sponsored at all. I just wanted a way of selling my jewellery in like bulk. Instead of selling individual pieces, I wanted to bulk sell it. This one's also quite heavy. Look at this. So if you want a statement necklace, look at that. It's got all the little beaded slabs, as I call them, in it as well. It's a very heavy necklace. They're going to be astounded by how heavy all the jewellery is. You're also told not to clean the jewellery as well, in case you scratch or mark it, unless you actually know what you're doing. They give it a good clean if they then keep it and sell it. If they don't, they send all the jewellery back to you, and they pay the postage on that, which I think is an amazing service. Next, we have another long piece. Again, it's just another beaded one. And these are the really long beaded ones that are just like this. You can also double it and layer it if you so want. Again, not a big fan of brown when it comes to the beads. Okay, what else we got in here? Next, we have a very simple one. See, these ones I wouldn't necessarily send off, but they do kind of look vintagey as well. And vintage jewelry sells pretty well, mind you. So something like this, it doesn't look much, but vintage jewelry actually sells quite well. And this actually looks like it may have some age to it. But obviously everything is checked by the evaluators. And if I don't make anything, they send it back and I just put it on Vinted. So something like this, I don't send any of these beads. I just bulk sell these on Facebook Marketplace or Vinted, because you don't get much for just beaded stuff like that. Same with this one, probably wouldn't send it off. They pay more if you've got stones like quartz, emerald, jade, stuff like that. If you can get stuff that's got like stones, if it's gold, silver, platinum, rose gold, that kind of thing. But I'll give you the link to the website if you want to go check them out. If you're a reseller yourself, and you do resell things like jewelry, you may find it interesting. You might not. See, things like this, I don't send. These rope jewelries are just horrendous. They get tangled. Then it makes you lose like the will to tangle them. But I'll just bulk sell them in Vinted or something. It's generally what I do. I bulk sell. Now this one is heavy. Look at this. Can you imagine just the whole clickiness? It do my head in. So this is shards of I don't know what it's called. Is it glass, enamel? I don't know, but it makes a clicky sound. There's no markings or anything on it. I'm going to assume this is maybe like handmade. I don't know, but I can't stand the whole. I just get annoyed by it. Okay, next I just got this tiny little one. Again, I don't send ones off like this. If I'm going to send them off, I'm going to make it so, and make my money. Okay, I don't have to pay for the postage to get it there and back. But I guess it's the time and the effort into doing it. Another beaded one, again. Not something I would probably put in there, unless you've got, like, mother of pearl beads, maybe. If you've got mother of pearl, then maybe. But they do say that some of the vintagey stuff is kind of cool. Like something like this. The clasp and everything, you can tell it's a bit older. So stuff like this, although it looks like it's worth nothing, can actually be worth more because it looks older. You can tell by the clasps sometimes that they're a more older style and date. Next one, see this one again, it looks older because of basically the stones, and this one has one of these. You don't get many jewelry that have them from nowadays. They've got fancier clasp. So something like this I'd send off just because of how the clasp is, because it's an older style clasp. So there's things to look out for in jewelry. Obviously, you know, diamonds are a girl's best friend would be one thing to look out for. These are kind of cool, these beaded ones. I don't know whether I would send it. They are nice. And I'm not kind of sure what stone they are. So some things like this I would throw in just on the off chance. But like I said, the postage is paid for by the people. So you don't lose anything per se by sending them. They also take lots of other stuff as well. But I'll show you that at the end. Then you get this one. Again, this one looks pretty much handmade, if I'm honest. It does look a bit tired and dated, but like I said, tired and dated things are worth money. They just are. So you've got something like this that, although looks a bit dated, the stones are really nice, so I'd probably stick that in there just because it looks Art Deco. And Art Deco jewelry sells quite well. Something like this as well is also kind of nice. I love the turquoisey colour. I'd probably put that into sell as well. Some of these are more obvious of what I would sell. As you can see, it's really nice. I love the colour. Again, not a fan of the jingly jangly. Let me know if you like jewellery that jingles. Next, you've got just this little tiny one. Probably wouldn't send that off. It's just cheap little beads. Okay. Next one. Oh. Next one is this double bracelet. I think it's a double bracelet, or is it two bracelets stuck together? No, it's a double bracelet. Again, I might send it off. It does look older, just in the basic design of it, but it's nice. Next, I got this one. Nice corded, not corded, chained little slithers. Again, it's not a massively exciting piece. There's no markings or anything per se on it, but it's an okay piece. Then you've got what I call a bunch of junky bits in the bottom. Let's see if these junky bits actually amount to anything. Okay, so we've got, I don't know if they take earrings. I'm not sure if they take earrings, but we do have these two. I'm going to have to look in the rules of whether they take earrings. We got these. These are kind of old school. You've got a few little beads that come off something. Well, it looks like something broke at some point. What else we got now? Got another bracelet. Okay. Ooh, look at that. It's a little brooch. It's a tiny brooch. That's actually kind of nice. Okay, what else we got here? Got another necklace. Again, very simple one. Very elegant. Got another little beaded one. Again, these little beaded ones don't really go for anything. They are literally just like bulk selling on Vinted. What else have we got? Got a couple of earrings. These are butterflies. If I can get it. These are butterflies. And we actually have the pair, which is nice. Nice butterflies. Now, I don't know if they take earrings. I'm unaware of the earrings. So there was a necklace, but it seems to have broken. So that's a bit of a shame. He got 2 earrings. Look at them. They are earrings? I don't know. They were off something. And then last of all, we have a ring. And it looks like this. So I don't know if they sell rings or earrings. I'll have to check the rulings. I know they do custom jewelry. I'm going to assume they do rings. But this is kind of nice. I don't know what the stone is. I don't know if it's jade. It'd be nice if it was jade. I also don't know if it's marked. I think it has a marking on the inside. Or it could just be a join mark. Obviously, they'll be looked into like professionally. They'll give it a good once over to check. So apart from like one broken item, which is what it seems, the rest looks fine. So we do have a broken item, which you do get. It is junk jewelry bags, so that means that some would be whole, some would be broken. It's not a guarantee they'll all be fine. But all in all, I don't think we did badly. I mean, you get all of this for a £5, so it's not bad. Favourite piece of the day would probably be this. I think this one is my favourite. It is the heaviest piece of the day as well, mind you. The heaviest. But if you want to like and subscribe and give us a big thumbs up, if you want to help support the channel, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thanks, it's all going to my son's baby fund, and I might be able to squeeze a couple more vintage jewellery bags at £5 each out of that as well. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, here, content every day, like and subscribe, and I will see you for another junk jewellery bag very soon. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye guys.